Hey, what's up? Coach Ryan Family here from VIPAR. Today I want to give you a couple quick hip opening drills that you can use prior to your lower body workouts to help your hips feel better. Now, first I want to talk a little bit about mobility and stability. A lot of people's movement restrictions, if you have quote unquote tight hips, it may not be a lack of flexibility in that area, but more a lack of strength. So if you're weak in a given position, your brain will not allow that movement in the joint capsule. Okay, so a lot of times I like to incorporate strength movements in extreme ranges of motion. So what I'm going to give you here is a 2 exercise pairing. The first one just to kind of open up the joint capsules of the hip a little bit, and the other one is a movement that combines both strength and stability with your flexibility and mobility. Okay, so we got the tactical frog, which I first learned from Chris Duffin a couple years back at one of his seminars, outstanding seminars by the way. And the other movement, I honestly do not remember where I got it from, but I've been doing it for years and it's pretty fantastic. It was from a physical therapist friend of mine. Anyway, that's not the point. I'm here to share it with you today, so let's check it out. All right, the first one I got for you is the tactical frog. Again, I learned it from Chris Duffin at his KMS seminars. You're gonna kneel on a pad of some sorts or an AirX mat. You don't wanna do it on a hard floor, kind of protect the knees a little bit. And you're gonna keep a nice neutral spine. You're gonna post up here and you're going to simply drive your hips forward towards the floor and then internally and externally rotate your legs one at a time. Then you're gonna rock back, spread the knees out a little wider, maybe squeeze in with the adductors and relax. Neutral spine, drive forward, internal and external rotation at the hip. Nice and slow and controlled. Keeping a tight neutral spine and not allowing extraneous movement. What you'll find as you go with this is not only are you able to get your knees wider and sit back further, but you're also able to internally and externally rotate more. I need a little bit of work on this today, so I'm not getting very far, but I like to do this prior to squatting and prior to the next drill I'm going to show you. All right, this next drill combines glute activation with mobility, flexibility, and strength of the adductor complex. It's the glute bridge with the single leg whip. This is a challenging exercise. There's a lot of moving parts here. Well, one moving part, but everything else you got to stay locked in and stable. This is another great one to do after the tactical frog to get your hips warmed up to squat. So you're simply going to start on your back, heels close to your butt in a basic hip bridge position, sternum down, core tight. You're going to lift up in the hip bridge. You're going to go to single leg and then go out and back up to get the adductors. So it's a stretch and a strengthening movement all in one. Okay, now it's going to require stability in the core, stability in the glutes, and strength in the adductors. You can start with a shorter range of motion if you want, and as you get stronger and more mobile, you can take that leg out a little bit further to the side. This is a great drill to do prior to squatting or any lower body activity. I'm Coach Ryan Family from the VIPAR Pit. Put these 2 drills in your pre-workout warm-up. Let me know what you think. If you like these videos, please hit subscribe below. I'll catch you next time.